Now what this is probably DD's best success story for many years. This was codenamed the Super-8, and it is just that. Real name is the SW2508. DD decided they wanted to make a badass 8-inch, kind of completely different than before, completely new basket design, and also surround design here as well. And basically the idea of this was to create something that could fit into very small spaces yet completely perform and match a bigger woofer. And the success of this woofer was so great, it completely exceeded DD's expectations. They ran out of stock so quickly and they haven't had any in for some time, and they've only just got them back. And so I've got one here I wanted to show you guys. So 8-inch woofer, just to show you the size of this thing. This is an old school mid-recone 3500 series 10-inch. So you can see this is very popular. This was a very popular motor design. Performs very well. And you can see the difference in size going from something older like a old 3500 series, and then the Super-8 here is very big, and it's designed to perform and compete with 10-inch, 12-inch woofers that would usually require larger boxes, etc. It has a 2.5-inch voice coil, which allows the Spider to maximise its area from the edge here, right just before the actual mounting diameter here. And it allows it to really get moving. And now the problem that DD faced with a woofer that was this small that could move this much was surround deforming. And to battle and combat that, you see here we have spongy ribs. Now these are very strange. They feel incredibly soft. You may look at this and think, Lanzar Max 8 or old school kicker. However, those were purely mainly for a design feature. However, DD, everything they do is function over form. So although a lot of people have discriminated against this woofer because they don't like how this looks, it actually serves a very good purpose and keeps the movement completely linear and prevents the surround from completely deforming at maximum excursion, which works very well. Again, the motor is large and simple with no fancy pants bits on there, all drilled. It is a lovely finish on here. You've got the vents there for the coil. The actual coil itself, as you can see here, it's a fiberglass coil, there are no expenses spared. It is extremely high temperature USA style coil. The Spider will never ever rip or come away from the former here. That is DD's promise. They don't have any comebacks from that. The cone material is exactly the same as you find in the 95, 9900 series, all the top end woofers. It's the same material. It's the non-pressed cone, extremely rigid, very stiff, and you can indeed put on this woofer all of the composite cone options as well, so you can have a platinum cone on this woofer and go completely crazy with it. Direct leads as standard from DD. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook this up to the Technics. The Technics won't really have enough power to drive this, probably even free air, but I just want to see what it can do because it's very clean moving, so I don't want to fire up all the fans for this stuff. And this is fresh out of the box, so I'm not going to drive it too hard yet. Don't want to compromise the soft parts. So powerful, it's like hurting my hands to hold it. You can really see the surround there, the little ribs working hard to keep that in complete linear movement there. Wow, lovely jubbly. Again, incredibly clean movement. There's no mechanical noises here at all. It's just pure, hard movement. And that is so strong. The amount of force on that cone is incredible. So that's the SW2508, probably one of my favourite woofers. It's got to be between this one, the SW6.5, and the 95 series J with the composite cone. Got to be between these three as my favourite woofers DD have brought out recently.